Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. Doing a little double duty filming today, like I like to do. Spinnaker. I'm back with another Spinnaker collab. So I have the Croft, which came out a couple of weeks ago. It was a really cool watch. One of the styles sold out really quick. I did the purple, the red, and the white. The red and the white remain. The purple is gone, not to come back. A few months before, or a few months after, I should say, the Croft collab, I started a collab with them on the, I like to say the Dumas, but it's the Dumas, I guess, is the pronunciation. Always reminds me of that commercial. You guys might know it, Dumbass and Dumbass. Always cracks me up. Anyway, so I've got four to show you. They are limited editions, 50 pieces each, 200 in the whole run. Each one's numbered. It comes with a certificate, all that other good stuff. So we'll roll into them shortly. I just want to say two things. Number one, let's see, there it is. It's a Sterling engine. It was given to me by Clinton, my marketing guy. I put it up there a while ago. Nobody said anything about it. So I don't know if you spotted it. It's really cool. I do have to put another shelf down there so that I can display more cool things. You put a heat source under, like a hot cup of coffee, and the wheel starts spinning. It's really, really nifty. And I want to mention the Geochron, because people are asking in the comments, what is that? What is that time zone clock behind you? This is a Geochron. And if you go back now, so the Geochron's been hanging for, I guess, 3 or 4 months. If you go back in history a few months ago, or even a month ago, and you look at the entry with the Geochron, you will see the sunlight curve was, it was like this. And we just passed the autumn equinox or autumnal equinox, so the sunlight curve is like this, and as we approach winter, you can probably see the top of the sunlight curve is going to start to dip in. So as you watch these videos, as we go further and further into the year, since the northern hemisphere, or where I am in New York, we're going to get less and less daylight every day, the curve will eventually peak like this in December during the solstice, the winter solstice, yeah. I still remember all those terms. Anyway, on my own wrist, I'm wearing the Islander Bayport Root Beer. Beautiful, beautiful watch. The root beer will come back, the gray will come back, and some other new colors will come back as well. And on the other wrist is a Damasco D-Sub 50, sort of a rare watch. I didn't make many of them. I hope they come back one day because they all shot out of stock really quickly when I had them, but haven't, they've been practically on order for like over a year at this point. Who knows when they're gonna come back. Anyway, let's see four new Dumas watches. So we're going to start out just the same as we started out the Croft collab video. It's the same box. It's a really nice box. It's got my logo over half the top and then Spinnaker's logo on half the bottom. I'm on the side, they're on the other side. Really nice, very exciting. Nice box. They do a wonderful, wonderful job with the packaging. You'll open it up. Let's see. I obviously already played around with this, but you've got the same booklet with the same limited edition card on the inside. So there's 4 colorways, 50 of each, for a total of 200, and they're each individually numbered. So each one is not numbered 1 to 50. They're numbered from 1 to 200. 1 to 50 is the white, 51 to 100 it's a blue, blah, 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 blah. Instruction manual. Foam, if you like foam. And then the watch. There also is a little, I didn't bring it with me, there also is a little packet inside with the extra rubber strap that we supply, and a tool. But that is one of the watches. So let's break it down. So here we go. This is my Spinnaker Dumas collab. I got 4 pieces. Each one is limited to 50 pieces. Each piece is limited to 50. I don't know. Each colorway is limited to 50 pieces, 200 total. SP-5081 LIW 1122 3344. Pricing easy to remember: $350, $375, $400. They're all the same watch, just differing obviously in the color and the bracelet. And they all do come with a bonus rubber strap. Spinnaker also includes a little tool to help you size and change. My Instagram counter just went if you hear background noise. So I will start, I'll just start with 11 because it's the first one in this series. So this is the Spinnaker Dumas. Rotate the bezel back to 0, because obviously I've been playing with this one. If you remember my first Spinnaker collab last year was I want to say the Floose. Actually, we did the same color scheme, sand white, blue red, and it sold out immediately, like really quickly, so I wanted to do it again in a different style. So it's not running, so I'll unwind the crown to, what the, no, I'm kidding, that's supposed to happen. So the 4 models I'm showing you are photography samples. I do have the real one, but the photography samples are fully de-stickered and everything is true about them except that they don't run. So I'm going to do the twisty turning on them just to show you that on one of them I'll show you operation. Pull out the crown, set the time. It is an NH35, so there is a ghost click and a ghost position. When I make my own watches, I try not to use the ghost position if I can avoid it, but when Spinnaker's the boss, sometimes you can't get everything you want. Hand winds, hacks, 40 hours of power reserve, okay? But I just want to show you that they do work, but the ones you're going to see are just going to be dead. But the bracelet, everything's all wrapped up in plastic. It's just easier for me, and I feel better for you guys to really just, I can really use it and abuse it. I just can't change the time because there's no movement inside. That's pretty funny. 44 millimeters in diameter, 15 thick to a flat sapphire crystal. We're looking at 47.5 on the lug tip to lug tip. Yeah, for a 44 millimeter watch, that's a pretty squat tip to tip. You notice the Dumas has kind of like a hooded lug. The end links are straight and they hide underneath. Makes it very, very cozy. My Instagram count is going again. I guess a lot of people are following me. Either that, or we might have lost Wi-Fi, because it starts doing that when we lose Wi-Fi momentarily. Limited edition numbered case back. Both of our logos are embossed on it. The sapphire is AR on the underside. 22 millimeter strap, bracelet, nice brushed finish. It's sized with pins. Okay, whoops, there you go. Pins. Is a nice Spinnaker clasp, double push button, deployant, milled scissor, and there is a little, right there, a little diver's extension. 300 meters, just got my glove stuck on it, 300 meters of water resistance, 201 grams. It is a heavy, heavy boy. It's a decent watch. Like a Samurai, it's a very hefty watch. Almost like a cabochon on the crown, but it's not. It's like clear material, and the Spinnaker logo is underneath it. Really, really sweet looking. So this watch, with the blue bezel and the red accent and the sand texture dial, comes with, no, not that strap, a bonus black rubber strap, Spinnaker strap, with a brushed buckle. It's a really, I want to get it straight, guys. It's kind of like an accordion. It's a really nice strap. Not cheap, not a junky strap by any stretch of the imagination. Really nice looking. Okay, so that's the 11. I don't know, did you see the dial well enough? I'll definitely do some B-roll. So you can really get a good look at it. So that's the 11. The 22 is a two-tone. I wanted to really do a two-tone with a deep blue dial. So this is what we wound up with. Stainless steel case, but it's got the gold crown, gold bezel, gold links. I should mention that on the actual real units, I did plate the gold. It cost me extra. I did plate the gold links on the inside. I did not cheap out. Each link is plated on the backside. The photography sample, I did not have that. Gold hands, golden applied markers, beautiful layering on the dial, like on all of them. The chapter ring is raised a little bit. Nice bezel, beautiful markings. This one really looks nice. So on this guy, what I opted for an extra was a blue, very deep blue rubber strap with a matching rose gold buckle. You can see it underneath. There it is. This is kind of like my foray into two-tone. I really haven't done much in two-tone, and I thought this was a nice way to enter into it. So $375 for this one. Okay, and then wanted to do like a robin's egg. And through the design process, we kind of wound up on this. I want to say it's a little bit lighter than the robin's egg. It's cooler, I feel. It's a cooler color. Not cool like, hey, that kid is cool. I don't know, it just makes me feel like it's more of a cool color. Black hands, black markers. Beautiful looking. Contrasting black bezel. Mineral crystal coated all these bezels are. It looks really nice. Black writing, I feel it pops. Secondary strap for you will be a light blue rubber strap accordion. Again, just matches perfectly. I mean, really, it's summertime. Yeah, summer's over, but total summer watch. Nice. Brushed, so same brushed 3-link bracelet. There's that crown again. Just kind of a little twist it, turn it. Sweet, really sweet. So on all the Dumas, you'll notice that the minute hand is the big, very prominent hand. And the hour hand is kind of small and wimpy in comparison because it's a dive watch, and in a dive watch, the minute hand is supposed to be the most important hand to time your dives. I don't want that watch next. I want this one. So I wanted to do a full lume. And then to make the full lume pop even more, I wanted to do it in a black IP, PVD, whatever case. This is IP. So it's same 3-link bracelet, same case, same everything you saw before, but everything is now done in black. The dial is full Superluminova C3. Same thing with the chapter ring. Black applied indices, black hands. It'll pop a red on the seconds to match the automatic on the dial, like on the first one I showed you. And then the hands are, the bezel's also done in C3, and then the hands and the markers are actually done in BGW 9. So they glow blue when everything else glows green. So we will show you that lume in a second. This guy's extra strap is going to be black rubber, but it just like the first one you saw, but it's going to have a black IP plated rubber strap. There it is. Really looks awesome. That lume just pops so well. The color in the daylight obviously is a green, but then when the lights go down, it looks amazing. So let's try one on, and then we'll follow through with lume shots, which I think you're going to be really impressed with all, but this one was going to blow you away. So there you go. There it is on my 6 3/4" wrist. Wow, this will probably go up to, say, at least an 8-inch wrist. I mean, there's a lot of room here. It's a big watch, 44. It's heavy, but remember, the lug tip to lug tip, there are no lugs, basically. It kind of disappears, the bracelet, when it folds down or hangs over your wrist. So it really looks really nice. 47.5 is a regular lug-to-lug size that I would wear. It's something you would see on like a 42mm watch. So it really wears quite well. But let's see where it really shines. So there you go. So BGW 9 on the 3 here, 1, 2, 3, and then that. Is that crazy? The last one, the IP plated one, the full lume. I mean, look at that. Is that insane? Look how bright that is. Really looks awesome. Quite a look for the nighttime. But even the other 3 with their BGW 9, they actually glow really well for BGW 9, which is generally not as powerful as a pigment, but just looks amazing. And that's gonna do it. Wrap it up there. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, showing you 4 of my new Spinnaker Dumas collab pieces. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Questions, comments, anything else, put them down below, and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.